While the crypto space continues to be chaos with markets going up and markets going down, Tom Lee has come out with a very bold statement about Ethereum, claiming that it could be the next Bitcoin. And that is the reason why him and his company are betting very big on the second largest cryptocurrency. And in this video, we're going to cover just what that means and why he's doing it. And is there a massive explosion coming for Ethereum and the rest of the altcoin space very soon? Stick around to the very end. Make sure if you enjoy the video and you find it helpful and informative to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's go. Now, before we dive into the news about what is going on in the world of Ethereum that could be bullish right now, we got to start off with what the charts are doing at the moment. If you were watching our channel here a couple of weeks ago, we were extremely excited about a potential bullish breakout pattern on Ethereum all the way back up closer to $4,000. And the reason for that was because of recent bullish action where Bitcoin had exploded up and formed what was called a bull pennant pattern. An ascending triangle attached to an explosive move should have had a positive reaction for Ethereum. However, with the price now dropping below the green level of support and more recently rejecting on that support as resistance, this brings into the question, will Ethereum be able to sustain a bullish rally? Or are we about to go much lower? We'll come back and take a look at the charts here in just a couple of minutes, but I do want to transition into the bullish news that is causing some people to believe Ethereum is about to go massively to the upside. In a recent interview over on CNBC, Tom Lee, who is running a company called Bitmine Immersion Technologies, talks about why he believed Ethereum could be the next Bitcoin and why he is creating a company very similar to MicroStrategy that will be tracking and investing based on the price action of Ethereum. His theory is actually quite interesting as he talks about the recent emergence and interest into stablecoins, which almost all of them are based on the Ethereum blockchain. As stablecoins are emerging, Tom Lee believes that banks are about to stack Ethereum in bulk to prepare for the massive interest. And that is why he's going to front run these banks by buying Ethereum now. Unless all this accumulation is from Tom Lee and Bitmine, it looks like he's not alone. We are watching right now the largest accumulation of Ethereum in its history, despite the fact that price action is still boring. What this tells me is that someone out there knows something. Tom Lee and several others, do they see the future perfectly? Do they see a massive explosion coming for Ethereum? And so therefore, in a time where maybe retail like you and me are a little negative about the price action, they're buying in bulk because they see the bull market coming. Another reason that Ethereum could be about to explode is because of recent news coming out of Robinhood in Europe. Robinhood is to launch tokenized stocks on Ethereum via Arbitrum. This will only be available in Europe, and this will include private stocks like SpaceX and OpenAI. In case you're confused on this news, what this means is private companies like SpaceX or OpenAI that you and I do not have access in investing into, only select companies can. Robinhood can offer a private tokenized stock that every single time you buy that coin, they will go and get access to that private stock so you can have exposure. This is just one more win for Ethereum holders. Now, going back to the Ethereum charts, we do need to discuss what the next couple of days and weeks of price action could look like so that you're not misled by this extremely bullish news. I actually tend to agree with Tom Lee and others that I believe something massive is coming for Ethereum and altcoins. The problem is there's just not enough liquidity right now for a massive buy-up. And if you go as far as the 4-hour chart, there is recently a sell signal coming in on the Lux Algo price action where we have red reversals, we have bearish momentum, and we have negative money flow. You'll know if you've been following our channel, this is one of the classic sell signals that would give us a target at least back down to the 4-hour smart trail, back towards 2,300 to as low as 2,299. If you are looking for a place to trade the markets, whether bullish or bearish, this would be the perfect time to go sign up for BloFin. This is the #1 exchange in the world right now for leverage trading cryptocurrency. I urge you to do this with caution and learn how to manage your risk, something that we do teach in our VIP trading group. But if you're big into trading and you want to make money, whether longing or shorting, go sign up right now with the link down below and join the bros, as we are in a trading competition right now, and every single person that joins helps us potentially win up to $4.2 million in cash. Go join BloFin right now for a chance to be a part of that winning. Going back over into the Ethereum chart though, while everything at the moment in the short term is looking slightly bearish for Ethereum, there is a level to the upside that I encourage you to keep an eye on if you're looking for the bulls to continue their rally. And that is going to be breaking back above $2,738, the level of resistance that we had here just a couple of short weeks ago. While right now we have pulled back to the downside, and like I said, I do think levels could pull back a little bit lower. If a rally begins to happen on the Ethereum chain, if we do start to see cryptocurrency pumping back up with either liquidity news from the Fed or some other regulatory clarity from the SEC, 2,700 is going to be the level to watch for a bullish breakout. And if we can sustain a move above that level, once again, I believe $4,000 and higher is back on the menu for Ethereum in the next couple of months. Now, again, as I said earlier in the video, this is a market of chaos. The minute you see everything looking bullish, things seem to turn to the downside. And then the minute the retail seems convinced that the bull market is over, all of a sudden news comes in that turns us back to the upside. I encourage several of you to continue to do more research to decide for yourself what you're willing to hold long term and what is time to dump. When it comes to Ethereum, however, I think there are so many signs on the fundamental sides that are telling you the waves of volatility are worth riding out. Siding with people like Tom Lee and investing in the long-term future of Ethereum looks like the best decision at this moment. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, and you need to make this decision for yourself. I cannot make any promises to you that Ethereum is about to tear to the upside. I also very well might be wrong about the pullback that's happening over the next couple of days. But right now, all I can deal with is what the charts are telling me in the here and now. And what those charts are saying is expect a little bit more of a pullback for Ethereum. But if Tom Lee is correct, and I believe he is, the next couple of months still could have massive, massive upside for the Ethereum ecosystem. And if Ethereum starts to rally, it's only a matter of time before altcoins pull right behind. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button right now and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our content, where every single day we seek to help educate you guys, the public, on what is happening in the cryptocurrency space, what you need to know, not just what you want to know. This is the perfect community for that. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, go check out the free Discord if you get a second, where you can stay up to date on everything happening in the Bros community. I'll see you in the next video. Adios.